Good morning. Oops. Today I'm just going to show you how to work with some coat and give you an idea with a Bernese Mountain Dog or any dogs that have a nice big undercoat. So we have Boston here, which I'll get out of the way. This is Boston. Okay, and I'm just going to do him on the vet bed. Nice comfortable spot at home is all you need. Get your dog to lay down, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to brush through Boston and get out some undercoat. Same thing applies, okay? I'm just going to tilt that there. Okay, so when you've got your dog at home, Boston's going to be my demo model. Boston dislikes coming in here, but once you've got him in here, he's fine. He doesn't like a bath. So what we want to do is start from the bottom of the leg and brush up in layers. Same thing as what we do when we brush all dogs. So pull all his pants area here, pull it up and over, and gently use the slicker brush and do one layer at a time. Check with your comb. Then you know you get all that hair out. Look at the hair coming out. Okay, the next layer. If you do not pull these hairs up in layers and lean against the dog's body, you won't get out all this undercoat. So I am still just using the slicker brush, comb to get out Boston's dead undercoat here. So if you keep this undercoat and hair out of the dog, should be no need for a bath for a little while. If you have the time and the tools to bath, then you can bath. So remember my rule is if you brush to the left, brush to the right, pull down through the middle, you'll get all that undercoat out. If you can do nice long strokes for the long hair, still like you're beating an egg. The quicker you do it, the less it is on there. Good boy. Okay, so, yep. Now I do want to show you one of my magic tools for taking out undercoat as well. And this is just a purple pet rake. And I do sell these as well. And they are $22 trade price. So I am offering these to anyone who wants to use them as well. So all I'm doing is still doing nice little strokes up the leg in layers. And look how much dead hair this gets out as well. Okay, so this for me is like a comb, but it's just, it's got wider spacing and it's more suited to his coat. So now all I'm doing is just trying to get out those hairs. This is more what professionals will use or someone who has a few of this same breed. So remember, use your slicker brush to break it up, get through that coarse hair. So what we're trying to do is to part it. Okay, use your comb to get the hair out. And then I'm going to check with this little guy to make sure all that dead hair comes out. So nice long strokes. What we're doing is we're not scratching the dog's skin. Okay, what we're doing is going from the skin layer and pulling up and out. Just like this. Got to get that nice motion. Good boy. Okay. And even in his shorter areas of hair, you can see how much is coming out. So the more layers that I do, the more hair that I can get out. So what you've got to do is make sure you don't go to the next layer of hair till you've got through here. So still at his pants area, just move him around. Good boy. Okay, see this big area here? This patch? Okay, that's where my line is. So I'm working my way up the back of his leg. So then, slicker brush and get from the skin out. Skin and pull out. So remember to go to that next layer once you have got that layer gone through. Get your comb, check with a comb, and pull that layer through as well. That layer that you pull through, in the end, should go through like butter. If it gets stuck like that, go back with your slicker brush, do fine layers, and pull that out as well. Okay, see all that? Okay, check with your comb again. If it gets stuck, pull it through with your comb, or if you buy one of these purple rakes that I sell, this is a lot easier. Okay, so you just watch me do this grooming. The quicker you do it, the less it is that the dog's got to sit here anyway, but some dogs really enjoy a nice little brush. Now, Boston at home, I'm sure, would be much more happier getting a groom at home than having to come to the salon. If you have any questions, oh, he's itchy. He's found something to itch. Oh, come here, you got here. All right, so all I keep doing is just, oh, you're itchy there. Okay. Okay, yes, we'll give you a wash after this. But if you're at home, just remember, I'm groomed from the bottom of his leg all the way up to the top. I've gone over his thigh muscle. Okay, now as you can see, this is on the skin, combing straight down, and it goes through like butter. It must go through like butter where you get no more hair out, and then you know you've thoroughly got all that undercoat. This is just part of his leg that I've got. Oops, stop eating it. You're a dag, Boston. Your mum even exercises you before you come in. Give me that hair. Give me that hair. You big cuddly bear. Come here. I got it. You got it. I got it. Okay. So then when I get to the chest area, remember I've split my dog into 3. Always do it. You get the back section done, get your middle section done, and then your front section. I'll just tilt this round and I'm going to show you just a quick demo of how I do the belly. Ow, lean over here, excuse me. Okay, ask your dog to roll down, pull his inside leg, and then just give him a good pat on his neck, good pat on his belly. He loves it, looking forward to play. Okay, boss, stay. Good boy. All right, so now I'm going to start. Stay, Boston. Stay. Stay, boss. Good boy. Now I'm going to rub your belly. Boston. Stay there. Good boy. Now, can you see that? I'm going to do all this middle section. Oh, and look at all this dead coat. Okay. All the middle section here. Let's pull the video up so you can see. Okay. Sorry about this. I'm trying to get the right spot for you. Okay, so I'm going to lean against him with my whole arm, brushing from the bottom and pulling out layers. I'll go left-handed style for you so you can see. So I'm leaning across him, layer by layer. Get my undercoat rake, which is the rake here, and I'll just pull and check that that goes through. Like that. So now I have to do left-handed grooming, but make sure that you pull that hair up so you get that double coat out. So you do a few, it's like quick gum pick in, but you get all this hair out. Okay, so if you've got the general idea, what you need to do is, you could even do one section a night if your dog's a bit over it, but I would do the sections I've told you. From the loin back to the bottom, from the loin to the elbow, do all the chest up to the top of the back. Then do the bottom of the leg, and then from here to the shoulder, up into the neck. And then you're going to have to do all this neck hair as well here. Same way, all in layers. So if you lose your layer, go back to the bottom and start again, because you'll know if that hair goes through. But when I do the neck, they have sloppy skin here. So you pull it quite firm so you're not scratching or poking the comb through any jowly skin or any extra skin that they may have there. So I'll just go through his shoulder, because even though his hair is shorter, it still needs to be groomed in layers. So it's the best way to get all your undercoat out. A lot of people brush on the top of the dog's coat like this. You are not getting the undercoat out of your dog. all you're doing is the top layers. So what we need is to get in from the skin out. Okay, just like that. Up, up, up. But what I would suggest, make sure you don't go on to the next layer until you've gone through that layer. If you do this process, you only have to do it probably, if you get through the whole dog, once every couple of weeks, just to get on top of all that undercoat. As you can see, all this undercoat's just flying out of him. He's a very hairy boy today. Okay, so back to my layers. Check with my comb. If that comb goes through nicely, just like that, just gently on the skin, goes through. I still get more hair out, but it goes through, so it's like butter. Now, Boston, have you sat on my comb? There it is. All right, so now I'll just check with my comb and make sure my comb goes through as well. If the comb goes through, I'll be happy. If the comb doesn't go through, I know I still got more layers to groom. So I'll go back, lift it up, and do the layers here. And check with the comb. Okay, so, oops. So if you just want to keep your dog groomed and keep the dead coat out, that will really help you at home for these hard times. As you can see, I have hair everywhere for Boston that I've groomed out, and that is only one leg. All right, guys, stay safe and keep grooming your dogs at home. Thank you. Bye.